Yeehaw! Hello everybody, it's Jonas, Lamis.
I'm Kevin Koym. Howdy y'all.
And today we're going to talk about a program that we have here at Tech Ranch called the Venture Forth program. Now the Venture Forth program is a training class that we offer for folks who are interested in entrepreneurship and trying to launch a venture.
Now, so historically, some of you might have heard of the Employed Entrepreneur Program in the past. We actually started it out and called it initially the Employed Entrepreneurship Program. What was interesting though is we had entrepreneurs saying, hey, we want into that class because they had heard about what we were already up to. Like one of our entrepreneurs that's gone through the class already has $1 million in revenue and wanted to take her venture, which was here, and take it to the whole new, the next level. A lot of what happens is we're not just talking about the transition of going from employee to entrepreneur, but there is a transition that it takes to get a venture off the ground. If you're going from zero to $100,000, zero to $1 million in revenue, and then it's also true and continues to be true from $1 million to whatever the next number is that you're looking to target.
Yeah, we've got an interesting breakdown of people who've taken the class so far from us. There's probably, since the spring of 2009, we've probably had 50 people go through the class. And I would imagine we have a fairly even mix of folks who are coming out of industry and trying to start a company, folks who have been working on getting their venture going for a while, but maybe they haven't seen the traction that they want to see yet.
We've even had some engineers who were laid off from both Freescale and IBM who actually said, hey, my job's not coming back, it's been shipped offshores, it's time to actually create my own venture, and several of those guys as well.
Yeah, and we've got some folks, like you said, who've got ongoing ventures and they want to take them to the next level.
Yeah, so. Another example, some alternative technologies that there are a few other people in the world doing, one of them being a fuel cell company as well.
Yeah, pretty cool. So what we've got with the Venture Forth program is a class that meets officially once a week for 8 weeks. During that 8-week period, you'll spend 2 hours on a Tuesday evening or a Thursday afternoon or something like that at Tech Ranch with your cohort, going through a formal class session. And we'll tell you a little bit about what each of those sessions are in just a second. But I think as much value as that class session is, our students get much more value out of the collaborative nature of everything that goes on around the class, right?
Yeah, a lot of what's the power of the class is not just tying into what the partners and other people around the ranch are doing, but actually the cohort itself. Several examples come up, as in here's this one engineer who's building his own venture that works with this woman who has a marketing background, and they're able to swap insight back and forth. The classes start where there's, like Jonas said, there's 8 different classes. They start from inside the entrepreneur going out to the market. The key insight about that might be something like, we never saw Steve Jobs start Walmart, he started Apple. And so Steve Jobs had to figure out what he wanted to start. In the same way, our entrepreneurs start in classes, like in class 1, it's all about the hero's journey of that entrepreneur. What is it that's true about the entrepreneur that he or she needs to find out so they can build the right venture around themselves? The second class goes into the business model and the idea behind the venture and just honing on the business model. The third class focuses on attracting the right team to the venture. The fourth class, we actually bring an outside expert in who has the Empowered Productivity System. Her name is Maura Neville Thomas. And she actually shows you how to get things done, how to execute to work through all the different pieces of the class. Fifth class is about honing your message. What are the 30 words that describe your business? And then with those 30 words, working on the elevator pitch and some of the other pieces that then tie into the sixth class, which is the marketing class, where Jonas takes the entrepreneurs through a series of steps of proving out that how they can prove that their venture will work, or what areas they need to tweak before they take it to the market. The seventh class is called Selling the Wheel. It's where we focus on those early stage sales. What are the missionary sales that need to drive the success? And actually, we've had students go through this and actually close their sales during the course of the 8 weeks. Then the 8th class is the launch or launch not. It's like all the other pieces of the venture, just rounding it out.
We'll get some investors in the room to present our companies to. We'll get alumni from our program. We'll get some of our mentors to come in, and it usually turns into a really great party at the end of the evening for the launch of the classes. I think that as much value as that is, one of the things that our entrepreneurs like to take advantage of are the jam sessions. So we let the classes schedule weekly jam sessions where they get together informally outside of the normal class time. It could be an evening, it could be a lunch, it could be a breakfast, sometimes several times a week. They'll get together in groups of 2 or 3 or 10 to work on their ideas and move their ventures forward outside of the class. Also, as a member of the class, you get full access to Tech Ranch during the 2 months that you're enrolled. So 24/7 access, come and have your meetings here. If you need to entertain clients or potential investors, you can use our conference space, you can use our offices and things like that.
The big key distinction in the class as well that should really be said is the classes aren't designed so that you'll learn about business. They're designed so you'll launch a venture. And of course, through launching your venture, you're going to learn about business, but it's a real key insight that we're all about having you launch a venture here versus just learning about business. You can learn about business by reading a book, but this is going to be about let's actually put it into practice, let's get the company off the ground and get to revenue.
So we have Venture Forth classes enrolling currently, and every couple of months we launch a new one. So if you're interested in finding out more about that class, you can follow the link below this video, or come to techranchaustin.com on the web, and we'll tell you more about it.
Sounds great. Thanks, y'all.